You know, Liz Cheney was once a rising star in the Republican Party, even though she only got to Congress in the year 2016, the same year that Donald Trump was chosen by the Electoral College to be the president the following January. She, was number 3 in Republican leadership, even though she literally just got there. She was voting along with Donald Trump's policies like 95+% of the time. And then, of course, she decided to change her ways, and she spoke out against Donald Trump, and that resulted in her losing her primary last year and therefore losing her seat in Congress. But she's out with a new book, and of course she is now saying she's mulling a presidential bid next year as an independent, as if we don't have enough people already in the race. But hey, that's Liz Cheney for you, right? But she did say something in an interview this past weekend on NBC with host Savannah Guthrie that I do feel is important to reiterate. Because what Liz Cheney said during that interview this past weekend is what I have been saying for over a year. And to put it bluntly, Liz Cheney said that if Donald Trump wins re-election, he's not leaving that White House, ever. His term being over after 4 years will not matter because he'll just stay. Here's what she said verbatim. She was asked, if Trump would try to remain in power, and she said, "There's no question, absolutely. He's already done it once. He's already attempted to seize power, and he was stopped, thankfully, and for the good of the nation and the republic. But he's said he will do it again. He's expressed no remorse for what he did. I think that's a real problem, and I think that the challenge is to make sure that those people understand and recognize that a Trump vote is not acceptable. That choice can never be Donald Trump because a vote for Donald Trump may mean the last election you ever get to vote in." Trump won't leave office if he gets back in office. Now, again, Liz Cheney made these comments on, I think it was Sunday morning. The next day, or maybe it was Tuesday, either way, one day early this week that was not Sunday, Adam Schiff, Democratic representative from California who's running for Senate, said the same thing. Other legal experts, including former conservative Justice Michael Luttig, who is, a legal expert, he said the same thing in the last couple days. So we now have this growing chorus of voices on both the left and the right, echoing what I've been saying for over a year, a little feather in my cap there. But this isn't about me being right. This is about everybody else finally understanding the danger that we're going to experience in 2024 if Trump wins that election. And this is not hyperbole. This is not scare tactics where I want you to be so afraid to vote against Biden because Trump is such a threat. This is not what that is. As Liz Cheney pointed out, he's basically said it. Multiple times he has sent out posts on social media over the years suggesting that he wants to be president for life. He has admired other countries that have done that. And of course, we have the Heritage Foundation, Project 2025. They want to stack the federal government, all positions top to bottom, with more than 55,000 Trump loyalists. Okay? They want people in every position in government that will never tell Donald Trump no. Now, combine that with a story I talked about yesterday about the military finding all these extremists in their ranks that are in favor and have advocated for overthrowing the federal government. Trump would have the perfect storm to not leave office, to shred the Constitution, and there's no safety rails to prevent him from doing that if he replaces the entire government. So this is not just a warning, this one guy is going to try to do something crazy. He's got the Republican apparatus behind him to make it easier for him to do that, and that is what's at stake in 2024.